Exactly, you need your own intro.
I don't need an intro.
You do.
Like, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's Pokemon. It's alright. What game number is this? Game 4.
Yeah, game four.
Oh my god.
We are currently 2-1.
Oh my goodness.
So you need to win.
No, well, this is my game. So this is me versus Thass. And this is for... he needs to win this so that, you
Yeah.
know, they don't get humiliated, basically.
Yeah, the score
Um,
is 2-1 to the UK.
Mm-hmm.
So if Jamie Kean wins this battle, then the UK will have won the friendly.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to hit play. We can see what I'm going to do here.
So yeah, there's no pressure on you on this game.
Right.
Okay, Crobat Gengar and Lipard Veltal.
Okay, so that's a very spooky cup lead from both of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm definitely not feeling very comfortable where I am right now.
The Gengar's not looking too
That
good.
that
No.
Yveltal and yeah,
Well, at least you're not going to
there's
get
been a lot
faked
of
out
pressure.
this turn.
Well,
No,
yeah,
you're not
that's,
gonna get faked out.
I know that much is certain. And
Yeah.
my assumption is that, like, he's probably going to... Um, he's probably going to try and set up Tailwind with his Yveltal. So, like, this is where my inexperience with knowing my damage calcs comes in, because I'm like, I'm going to KO that Yveltal before it sets up a Tailwind. Is my
What, Super Fang
mentality.
and Sludge Bomb gets the Yveltal.
What?
That's
How?
that's what I'm thinking. Like, that's what I want to
I don't
do.
think Sludge Bomb does 50% to Yveltal.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Well-
I haven't seen the damage done
Well,
at
I
all.
never-
If I was you, like Taunt Yveltal and Icy Wind is pretty safe.
I don't have Icy Wind. I'm a Mega Gengar.
Oh right,
Yeah, remember I was the normal Gengar.
okay. I prefer normal Gengar.
Yeah, but this is Keen's game, so you know
Yeah.
he likes Mega Gengar.
So what moveset do you have on Gengar?
Protect, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, and Destiny Bond.
Just Destiny Bond straight from the start.
But you
I
could
thought
Destiny
about
Bond.
it.
It would take out one of the dark types.
I did think about it. But I also was like,
Nah.
nah. Like,
Good thought. Good thought.
well.
So what do you do?
the-
Taunt Yveltal and protect?
Oh god, I wish I had. No.
You're gonna miss your Super Fang, aren't you?
No, I don't miss Super Fang. It's just right. My mentality for risking it is like, I know that it's a roll on Xerneas, and it's like it'll do like half as much to Yveltal, won't it?
Right, that makes sense.
So
Yeah.
like, and I know it's a very very favorable roll. It's like 85% in my favor.
But then you're assuming that there's no bulk on the Yveltal. Like it would be a roll on no bulk
Yeah,
Xerneas, but then if
Yveltals
there's
are
bulk
normally
on
max
Yveltal,
HP.
Well,
yeah.
I also needed to. I also like this is game 1. Like,
I guess.
I wanted to know from my own kind of experience.
that makes
so,
sense.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because like I was worried about setting up my own Tailwind, because like while the fake guard, the quick guard is kind of obvious and everything, like,
He could taunt you.
yeah, exactly, and I don't have Mental Herb, so I kind of feel like my best option is to just try my best to get rid of Yveltal,
Okay.
before it does anything.
Well, let's see how that goes.
Yeah. Bear in mind, this is game 1.
Also, yeah, just use your spacebar to make it stop and start.
Oh, does that work?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll do that now then.
So Super Fang does connect,
Yeah.
and I'm not expecting this KO.
No, but I
So
do
it's
get the
got odd
poison.
HP.
You got the poison, okay.
Oh.
But now you are going to lose your Gengar.
No, because he goes after Crobat. He
Oh,
he
interesting.
crits me, which is obviously not ideal, but
And he does Tailwind, okay.
yeah.
A crit only did half. That's pretty good.
I'm like,
Yeah, timid.
I actually
Yeah.
bred this Crobat. It's timid with a 0 attack IV. Like, it just popped out at random when I was trying to get a decent one. So like, I was like, oh, perfect.
Nice.
So he brings in Groudon now.
So
and
he just clicks eruption and wins.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
I don't
like
see
not
much you
going
can
for
do
your own
about that.
Tailwind was quite bad.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is where I kind of started to, because I did really well with the team the first time I ever used it, so I didn't bother changing it. Because like I went completely undefeated, I was like, oh well, whatever, it must be good. This is when I started to notice the major flaws in the team. In that, like, if this was a Talonflame instead of a Crobat, like
Yeah,
I'd be
You could just
in
protect and tailwind. Yeah.
exactly, yeah,
Well, maybe not protect because then you'd got Encored, but then you could have quick guarded the Encore.
exactly.
So yeah. Okay.
So yeah,
So now you're just dead to the eruption.
I can't remember what I do.
Well, let's see.
let's have a look then.
But no, the game isn't over as soon as you think it is. Like, there's still a lot that is going to happen.
I don't believe that.
You should probably protect your Gengar here. Like, sack off your Crobat and switch into, I don't know what you've got in the back. Like, maybe, I think you have Whimsicott. That could probably do some shenanigans. That would be able to get its own
brought
points to
Whimsicott with me.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I go for
Yeah,
that.
so
which is
there is the
really
eruption.
obvious.
That's sacking off the Crobat.
Yeah, just sack off Crobat.
Because
That's probably the best
Yeah.
thing you could have done.
you do need to stall out the Tailwind as well.
It was called Zoe. That's fun.
That's Groudon.
Yeah.
El Groundo. How long do you spend on your nicknames, Kean?
No, they just come to me. Right. So, right here,
He's in Tailwind still.
yeah.
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 And he's likely
He
like,
can't get a
fixed
double
special
knockout though this turn, can he? Like
No.
if he wants to get rid of Gengar, he needs to Eruption,
Pretty
and if he wants
much.
to get rid of Gengar, Groudon, he needs to Earth Power.
Exactly, yeah. So I feel pretty safe not kind of protecting with either because I figure he's going to go for the eruption foul play.
I think Eruption Foul Play makes the most
Um,
sense.
Well, he
So-
still had the potential of having Precipice Blades, and if he did, Foul Play Precipice Blades would get them both.
I'm quite bulky as a Groudon. As
Okay.
You'll
Maybe not then.
see as my HP stat comes up. So yeah, I feel fairly confident in like just going straight for the whatever it's called.
Earth Power on his Groudon.
Yeah. And assuming that I'm pretty confident my Groudon's going to survive. So I figure like that's a fairly decent way of kind of getting through it. And I think I just go for the Destiny Bond on Gengar just in case he fucks up somehow. Or like.
Well, if it survives, then it
Well, I
it
think I go for the
dissuades him
Destiny
from
Bond
attacking.
actually because if he's not max speed, like if he's min speed Groudon for whatever reason, in Tailwind I still outspeed him.
Yeah.
So like, not that I thought he would be min speed, but just as a precaution, because otherwise I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he goes for
Yeah,
Eruption
he's got
here,
Precipice
you're in a
Blades.
great position.
And it
Oh,
was
he goes for
Precipice Blades.
P-Blades.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Groudon
Press-
does
There was
survive.
that possibility, and it does survive.
Yeah.
That's I wouldn't have expected that. But now you get the KO.
Oh, you ate that up.
Oh, you
But then
don't
He
get the
lives
KO.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he's also a bulky one. So that's quite interesting.
Well, actually, he's not really. He could potentially not be a bulky one. I'm bulky and fast. Because the whole
Oh,
idea of the
okay.
team is like Whimsicott, Fake Tears, and Crobat Super Fangs. So like I felt like Groudon being bulky and fast was more important than being powerful.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Of course, Whimsicott turned out to be dead weight on the team, so it's gone now. But yeah, so like he could just be like a fast one. So here I know this is the last turn he's got of Tailwind, and I know that fine well that he is not going to assume, he's not going to think that my Xerneas is scarfed.
Yeah.
No.
You might be able to outspeed him because if he's running a bulky Groudon, I don't know.
Well, no, because I think it's just I think
Possibly.
he's just timid max, and
Okay.
I got a low roll. But yeah, this is what I want to do here is, protect Groudon so that when the Tailwind's out, I've got a good chance of like doing something, and
Yeah.
just going straight for the Dazzling Gleam because in that range Dazzling Gleam's going to get Groudon, and
Yes.
my assumption here is that he's going to just full play my Groudon and go for any attack on Xerneas, which I will live.
You would have thought of P-Blades.
Yeah. So like I'm fairly confident in going straight for the Dazzling Gleam because it'll kill Groudon and it'll bring Xerneas down to it'll bring the Liepard down to its sash. And then
Yeah, that makes sense.
next turn he'll just think, oh, I'll just foul play the Groudon and it'll die, and then I'll outspeed him and then he'll die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
Yeah.
Spacebar.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah. So I kind of predict right, but things don't go quite to plan.
Ironhead. Oh, he's gonna flinch you, isn't
Yeah,
he?
it does. So this
Oh.
that
that was
really
unexpected.
really annoyed me.
Wait. Like, Precipice Blades, Eruption, Ironhead. That's a very strange moveset.
hmm But yeah, so that really
That's a
annoyed
very
me
weird graph.
because it meant
Yeah,
that
because if you just got a gleam off, you basically won.
yeah,
Yeah.
it meant I was now in a really difficult to win situation because Lipard was sticking around for a turn more than it should have basically.
Yeah.
Well, now you need the double on Groudon, really. Because
Yeah.
he's still not got much of a reason not to go for foul play on Groudon.
hmm Which I very clearly am going for.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I don't get it.
you don't get it. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's he got in the back?
We find out in a second, but it's Mawwell.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you probably didn't have a chance.
Well,
anyway.
I mean, it
because your
depends.
Groudon would have been in
Groudon,
Sucker
yeah.
Punch range anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely in Sucker Punch range, yeah, but like,
Yeah.
he would have had to pick a target, wouldn't he? So I could,
Yeah, I
like,
mean, I guess you can protect for 3 turns as
yeah,
a Sucker Punch.
yeah, I could play around with the protects, and the Dazzling Gleam would do a lot to it. Because I am modest.
Okay. You'd have, like, I wouldn't have thought it'd be still a 2-hit KO even
Well,
if
no,
you're
but I
honest.
mean, with both things there, like, he'd. Oh yeah, and I stay in the game just to scout what he does and reveal.
Yeah,
something
like
new.
that.
Yeah.
That's
He
very
just
strange.
revealed an extra move for no
Yeah, he
reason.
didn't need to do that.
No, he didn't.
So that's quite interesting.
And
No,
he didn't
yeah,
even
that's-
know. He didn't even get to see if you were scarfed there.
He saw it last turn, didn't he?
Yeah, he would have known.
Because he went for foul play, so and
Okay.
you outsped. So
Yeah.
yeah, he would have known you were scarf, but that Thunder Wave was very unnecessary on his part.
Yeah. So that was my game 1. Yeah. So this is game 2. I kind of just decided to go straight with Xerneas.
Well, you definitely need to
So-
adjust.
Yeah.
How are you?
Unless,
thinking
like
you need
it
to
could have
adjust?
been the same lead, but you needed to tailwind. Like
Mhm.
that was the main thing. Okay. So he changed it as well. That's interesting.
Actually, I'll let Groudon primal before I pause. And do his Fang.
Do your thing, honey.
So what were you thinking? Swapping Gengar to Xerneas?
Right. Well, I figured if he goes for the same lead again, then I can get a quick kind of. I can quickly deal with like one of them at least, or both of them.
Yeah,
Um.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I think he might have been expecting
annoying
Xerneas to
thing
lead
is-
and bringing Groudon.
Pardon.
The
I think-
Thunder Wave is annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thunder Wave's going to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe that was like a mind game, even showing the Thunder Wave. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
maybe.
have thought so.
Yeah.
like,
I think
it's
this
kind of-
turn. Oh, what do I do here? Because I'm not threatened by the speed of either of them, and I know that Thunder Wave's his only real way to kind of slow me down. Like I can't remember what I do here. I can't remember if I just go straight for. Because I know he can't. I know he's not going to press his blades. I know Ironhead doesn't knock me out, and I know his best option offensively against me is Eruption. And I can't remember what I do.
So you could just Super Fang Groudon Dazzling Gleam, and
I think
if
that's
if you have to
Yeah,
take a Thunder
That's
Wave.
probably what
yeah,
I was thinking.
I think that's what I go for.
But he can still just fake out your Xerneas and an Eruption. Or
Yeah,
Precipice
but then
Blades.
Super Fang will limit that.
Yeah.
That's true. He didn't fake out.
Okay, I quick guard actually.
Okay. So yeah, stopping the fake out. Like fake out did make sense on Xerneas.
Yeah.
And it stops Thunder Wave as well, so that also makes sense.
Okay, I go for
Ooh, but
Moonblast.
Moonblast, okay.
Because I think I wanted to try and
Oh,
power
you
it
went for
down.
Moonblast.
Oh shit. Yeah, I went for Moonblast because I think I wanted to try and power him down. Because I know the damage that I did in game 1 wasn't a lot, but because I don't have any investment in special attack, it kind of is. If you know what I mean?
Okay.
Well, no, but I mean, like if you think about it, like it did like 90% to him, which
Yeah.
is a low roll for like no bulk basically.
Yeah, that's true.
If he was max bulk, I would have done nowhere near that.
Okay.
So,
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah, I assume that like Moonblast will be do basically enough to it to make it so that
Well, you live eruption.
yeah, pretty much, yeah. And also I figured it covered any kind of maybe potential switch he did.
Yeah, okay.
And I felt pretty safe just going for any attack there. Though I do actually remember doing this turn, and I was still quite pissed off by that flinch in the first game. And pretty much as soon as I went for Moonblast, I was annoyed at myself, and was like, why didn't I Dazzling Gleam?
Yeah.
So I do know that Dazzling Gleam was a better play.
Yeah.
Um.
It's good you know that.
Yeah, I knew it pretty much as soon as I'd made the play. I was like, that was stupid. Like, why did I allow that to happen?
Okay.
And then things kind of go downhill from there for Xerneas.
Well, it's interesting you Thunderwave again on another potential quick guard.
Well, I mean, that's what I would do, because you're not going
Yeah.
to quick guard again, are you?
And then I get fully paralyzed, so Xerneas isn't doing anything. But I do get a nice Super Fang off on Groudon, which is good.
He's just going for the full actually.
And he crits me as well.
Wow, this is going downhill.
Yeah.
At least you got Lumberry, right?
I do,
Should have one break. Yeah, that's that's the standard.
Are you going to taunt this Lipard at all?
No, I tell one first.
Oh.
But now you got 2 paralyzed Pokemon, so that doesn't really
Well,
help.
no,
It's only going to help in the back.
I've got Lumberry.
Oh, one, but yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So yeah, things aren't going great.
It's not looking good.
Well,
No.
the Tailwind will help. So like if you can get a
Definitely.
taunt onto the Lipard, it's going to help.
Definitely.
And even now, like you can't Thunderwave your Groudon, so that works out quite nicely.
Exactly. I don't feel threatened at all, so I don't feel like I got the need to quick guard.
No, you don't need to quick guard at all.
So pretty much in this scenario here, I'm just kind of thinking, like, well,
Yeah, it's between Super Fang, Lipard, and Quick Guard, right? Or you could Super Fang the Groudon as well.
I think I go for the Super Fang on Lipard and the Eruption to get rid of the Lipard, because I know that he can't do anything really to my Groudon.
Yeah.
Because I know Press with Blades will do a lot, but like I know that it won't kill me.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'd rather get rid of Lipard so that like I think I've got Gengar in the back. So like
It would make sense to have Gengar.
yeah, so like basically just so everything's not being harassed by it basically.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And also I feel like the Eruption's kind of safer because I also know that I've got Tailwind up right now. And he's obviously considerably slower, so I don't know whether or not he's going to protect with his Groudon or not.
Well, he could protect, and he could switch out into a Voltal to take the Earth Power.
Yeah.
So I think Eruption Super Fang does make the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
even if he doesn't protect and gets the P-Blades
The
off,
best
you're
thing
not
you
going
can
to
do
die,
is
and you're
Thunderwave
still
your
going to
Crobat.
KO him next turn. So I think I think that makes sense.
So
Yeah, I mean, he could Thunderwave Crobat. That's like the worst thing.
That doesn't really matter though. Like you're going to get slow Super Fangs, but the Super Fangs would have done its job after you've hit the Lipard, I would say, because you've like halved the Groudon, you've broken the sash on Lipard.
Mm.
So
yeah, he doesn't switch Groudon or protect Groudon. The Lipard's
probably going
dead.
for P-Blades. Yeah, Lipard's
Yeah.
definitely dead. Oh, crit on the wrong thing. That's a shame.
Yeah. And he goes for the Press with Blades.
Miss.
And he hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now you can't really Eruption anymore, but that you can still just KO the Groudon next turn.
Yeah. Right.
Now that's interesting.
What's your
Because if you've got
moveset on
Gengar in the
Groudon?
back, then...
Do you have
What,
Flamethrower?
sorry? Yeah, I've got Flamethrower, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that should be alright then.
Yeah. Again, right, I know you're like, oh, you can't really Eruption now.
But you know he's not got Sucker Punch.
Yeah. Again, I'm kind of
It's very
like,
unlikely that's...
I'm still kind of like worried at this point in time because like I do make a huge risk in this, and I think I kind of get bailed out.
What's your mon in the bag?
It's
You'd have thought
Gengar.
Gengar.
Yeah.
Okay. So what? Super Fang Yveltal Eruption again? Or Flamethrower?
I
Super
go for
Fang
the-
Yveltal Flamethrower.
I go
I would say
for-
Super Fang Flamethrower.
I go for the taunt because I don't want him getting tailwind up,
Okay.
and I make a silly assumption that I'm like, oh, I'll kill Groudon with eruption.
Yeah.
Ooh.
About that.
No, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, like I said, like these aren't my best games.
Trust me, guys, I'm good.
So yeah, I go for the taunt, which is fine because I think he does go for tailwind.
Oh, he lived.
Yeah, it was gonna live. Well, it was
And
very
you
close.
crit.
Oh, it was a crit on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no!
nice.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you bailed out. That. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and he goes for the tailwind. So I did predict that right.
Yeah. So now you
Um,
can quick guard and Earth Power,
no.
but then
What
he gets Dark Pulse as well, or
what
whatever.
I expect
he
him to
has.
go for here is I expect him to protect his Mawile and go for an attack straight into Groudon with his Yveltal.
So what do you do? Protect Super Fang?
I Super Fang and I double into Yveltal basically.
Okay.
Because I think he's going to protect Mawile this turn and try and
It makes
damage
sense
Groudon enough to make it so that Sucker Punch is a guarantee. Because he knows by the amount of damage Precipice Blades has done that I'm bulky.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought going into this. I don't know, like what you would think about what you would do in that situation.
I think doubling
would
on
have
Yveltal's
thought-
a good
Yeah,
thing.
like
Yeah.
Marwell's probably going to protect.
Because I also know that he'll fear at this point in time the quick guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do call that right.
Yeah.
And fortunately I hit.
Given how much Sludge Bomb did, I would have thought the Flamethrower would KO.
Yeah, Flamethrower does 55% too.
Okay.
I know that from the next game.
Okay. Spoilers.
Yeah, it's just more powerful.
Yeah, so now,
Yeah.
like, it's like, yeah, if you quick guard,
And then
it's
I
over.
just quick guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to assert dominance.
Well, no, not to assert dominance, to win. You would have probably lost if you didn't do that. Yeah, so that crit, like, I would have thought you probably wouldn't have got the Groudon.
Yeah.
It might have done.
Yeah.
And this game is just ridiculous.
Well, even more so. Like, there's
It
been
sounds
quite a lot
like
of RNG
Thunderwave and
going on
Ironhead or
already.
something.
This one, two very important bits of hacks happen in this game.
Okay.
Like pretty major. Like one, if the first one hadn't happened, the second one wouldn't have mattered.
Okay.
He's making his excuses already. Look, let's see what happens.
So yeah, I just leave the same again because I think he might adjust and bring Yveltal back again, but he doesn't. He just goes for the same again.
Right, it's okay. So this
alright.
time, are you going to go for the Dazzling Gleam instead
Um,
of last?
I'm gonna.
We were saying how much better Dazzling Gleam was last time.
Yeah, I think that is what I go for, but I think I maybe.
Would you still go for the quick guard this time?
No, I don't go for the quick guard this time because I reckon he's anticipating it. So like.
You would have thought, like from his end, it would be likely that you would quick guard. So
Yeah, so what I go for, what I'm thinking is I want to power down that Groudon as quickly as possible. So like I want to Super Fang it.
yeah.
Yeah, but do you actually Dazzling Gleam this time?
Well, let's see. Yeah, so like I do want to Dazzling Gleam.
He's definitely Thunderwaving his only.
No, he fakes out.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Yeah, which is smart in all honesty.
Yeah, it makes sense, but like
Yeah.
it's still like almost 50-50 with the quick guards.
to be fair, Thunderwave would probably been better.
I think so.
But the eruption damage is considerably smaller now that
Oh,
like,
yes,
it's
definitely.
at half health. So they
Yeah.
both take that pretty nicely. So yeah. Now I think I just go straight for the Dazzling Gleam, and I think again I want to just deal with the Liepard.
Yeah, that makes sense because that's threatening. Now
Yeah.
that you've halved the Groudon's health,
Yeah. I
it can
I don't expect. I think so. Basically, yeah. What I want to do here is just get rid of the Lipard and then go straight for the Dazzling Gleam.
Yeah, I mean, you could quick guard predicting Thunderwave though.
But then again, it's still just another 50-50 because he
yeah.
didn't quick guard this turn either.
Yeah,
well, no,
I
but
didn't-
like,
I didn't-
what's Lipard
I
gonna do? It can't do anything if you quick guard.
It's true.
Yeah,
Foul
that's
play
true.
wouldn't do anything. So
But then
quick,
it's
quick
still
guard does
alive
make
for an
sense.
extra turn. If
But
like the
it's still
reason,
not doing anything.
The reason, the thing I think he's going to go for is because I didn't quick guard away the fake out. I reckon he's gonna predict. Like what's going through my mind is I'm thinking he's gonna predict me if quick guard this time, and he's just gonna foul play my.
But foul play does nothing for him.
I know, but like it's still a move he gets off.
He might as well just Thunderwave, and if you quick guard, then you quick guard, and you can't do anything else.
Yeah. Well, I go for the double into Lipard because I want it gone, and he makes a really stupid play.
All right, let's not offend our opponents.
Well, I mean, like it is though.
The right wording is questionable play.
Oh yeah, okay.
Why would you
Questionable play.
swagger a Lumberry?
That is actually very questionable
Yeah.
because he had seen the Lumberry. So
You saw it in the last game.
yeah, that is that's a little bit confusing
A
actually.
very odd play.
Yeah. So Lipard hangs on with its sash.
When you
and
take it
then
out with
Then
a super.
goes
Super
down
Fang
to
takes
Super
it out,
Fang.
yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then-
that's quite curious actually.
Yeah. So I'm not entirely sure why he went for that. And then the Iron
Oh,
Heads Mizernius again.
Booga booga.
Yeah. So you were gonna go down to that.
Right.
Hmm.
So he sends in Yveltal, and I send in.
You'd have thought Groudon. Oh no, is that
No,
King?
I send in Gengar.
Okay.
Right. Why did I send in Gengar?
Because you want to lose.
So no, like Shadow Ball onto the
Mm.
Groudon
No.
because you didn't
no.
know that he was going to switch into Yveltal.
I sent in Gengar because I wanted to protect Groudon because I knew he'd have I assumed he'd have Monwile in the back,
Yeah.
and basically I wanted to make sure that this kind of Yveltal was gone.
Okay. So you're going to
Um,
Destiny Bond the Yveltal.
I think that's what I go for.
Well, that makes sense. If you go for the Tailwind and the Destiny Bond,
That
as
makes
long as the
a lot of
as long as the
sense,
Yveltal is a timid one as well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But if he goes for his own Tailwinds, then that's not going to work out so well.
What do I do again? Let's find out. So I Mega Evolve now.
Yeah. So now you're susceptible to Precipice Blades.
Mhm.
But I think he was like probably unlikely to go for it in case you didn't Mega Evolve.
Yeah.
So he does protect. Okay.
It would suck if you Destiny Bond and kill the Groudon.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've got Tailwind up though.
I
so
guess
then
now you can
then
Eruption,
I'll just be
yeah.
free to like. So yeah, that's what I go for. I go for the
Well, he
Destiny
can't
Bond Tailwind.
unless he went for P-Blades predicting it. Then no, he played it safe, expecting you like potentially not to Mega Evolve.
No, you
Oh,
do.
you survived.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I do.
And
okay.
did he just?
You got a
Oh,
double
So-
protect.
So I've gone accidentally a little bit into the next turn, but yeah. So now I'm thinking to myself, he's fearing the. Whatever that move's called,
Destiny. Bond.
Destiny Bond.
Yes.
Um.
But now, like,
and
the only way he would have been able to make the Destiny Bond activate, unless you go for it again, would be Sucker Punch.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing
Now-
is,
now
he
you'd be
wants
free
to
to
kill the Gengar with the Groudon, so that his Yveltal stays alive.
mhm.
Yeah. So I guess, like, even if he fails the double protect, then he still doesn't KO Gengar with
Yeah.
Yveltal.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense.
It does. So,
So, like-
are you just gonna Shadow Ball the Groudon?
I think so, yeah, because like he's only going to, like. Well, actually, I don't know if I go for Shadow Ball and Groudon. I might go and double into Yveltal because I think I assume he's going to protect Groudon this turn. I didn't expect him to double protect Yveltal,
Yeah.
so I maybe.
Like, you'd have thought, like, if he was going to dodge the Destiny Bond, he might as
He
well
would Tailwind.
Tailwind. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
So let's find out. I think I assume Groudon's going to protect. I didn't expect Yveltal to protect. So Groudon does protect. And do I go for
A double
taunt?
protects. That's
Yeah, I go
that's-
for the taunt to
that's
try and
strange.
stop that, and I go for that to try and take out Groudon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right. Okay. So the double protect and getting a double protect is quite a strange play. Maybe
Yeah.
he's like stopping the Destiny Bomb. Well, he's stalling out your Tailwind,
Mm-hmm.
but like going for the double protect to stall out a Tailwind is I think that's quite curious.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely risky. I mean, it worked for him.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
did it because you were going for Groudon? So he could have got off a Dark Pulse or whatever Dark move onto the Gengar. Because you would probably, I think you were Super Fanging the Yveltal. It would have taken a half health, but it would have knocked out the Gengar.
yeah, like I mean, it stopped him. It stopped him from being taunted, which is important, I guess.
Yeah.
True.
Um, and oh, I've lost my train of thought. But yeah, I don't know. It did kind of throw me off because now I'm like, I don't know what to do. I want to still get rid of Groudon because Groudon is obviously
Well,
still an
now there's
issue.
going to be, unless he goes for triples and another double, there's
Yeah.
almost certainly not going to be a protect on that side of the field. So you are quite free to attack the Groudon now.
Mm-hmm. And I think I just go straight. Do I taunt or do I just go for the? What do I do here?
I'd probably
I-
just Super Fang because he's not going to Tailwind.
Yeah, I think I go for the Super Fang because I anticipate him to either attack or to switch out.
Yeah, well, he doesn't want to Tailwind into a taunt. That would be a waste
Yeah,
of time
exactly,
for him.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking in that round. So I get rid of Groudon, which is fine. Groudon's dead. And then I miss the Super Fang,
Oh,
and he goes for Tailwind.
Oh dear.
oh,
yeah.
okay.
As yours is ending, like next
Well, I've
time.
still got one more turn left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Well, no, but you saw Groudon go down, right, and Mowell come in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And he set up Tailwind.
Yeah, he
And
did.
I've still got one turn of Tailwind left at this point in time, and I'm
Yeah,
really
you
kinda,
do.
like
Yeah.
that's really annoying because he can just double protect here, and
Yeah.
like there's nothing
And
I can
win
really
it
do to
live.
stop it. So yeah, that's
I mean, you
not
could
bad.
bring in
No.
Groudon for Crobat,
Um,
I guess.
I don't know, like
Well,
if you, on the
I didn't wanna
double
risk
protect,
it.
you could go for the Destiny Bond because
that's yeah.
like that. Yeah, then the Yveltal would attack first, and then Groudon in the back would beat Mawile even if he's got his own Tailwind.
yeah.
Is
I
that
think
how
De-
Destiny
like-
Bond works?
Yeah, it's where if Destiny
it-
Bond was the last attack used, that thing
Yeah.
goes down. So
Yeah.
if I Destiny Bond and then they don't attack me, but next turn they kill me before I get an attack off, like this happened at regionals. So no, did it happen at regionals or did it happen
I think you
here?
said it did.
But basically, I'll Destiny Bond at the end of the turn. They don't attack me, and then they'll Sucker Punch next turn, and I'll die.
And
Hmm.
it still gets the
It
KO.
still gets the KO, yeah.
So I think like on the double protect, the Destiny Bond makes sense.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what I go for. Because there's not a lot else I can do, is there?
No, not particularly.
No, apart from hoping for some Super Fang damage.
Yeah. This is a big reason why. I mean, I didn't change the team before regionals, which was dumb because like there's a lot of problems with the original version of it. But this is why I have a Talonflame now. This game here.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
you can just Tailwind and protect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you do Destiny Bond. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Because now he's
Ma-
going to be too scared to attack it. You would have thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there you go. He goes into the Crobat.
Yeah.
So he wants to take out the Gengar with the Mawile,
Exactly.
so that Yveltal has a better chance of beating Groudon in the
Mhm.
back.
And a Destiny Bond ahead again because I assume that Mawile will be slower, and I don't want to like run the risk of not getting it basically.
Mm.
Yeah. So now it's 1-on-1 with him being faster for 2 turns.
Yeah. But I
And
mean,
probably
he'd be faster
even,
anyways.
like probably anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Is he still at full health?
He
'Cause
is,
you missed the
yes,
Super
because
Fang.
I missed
Yeah.
Super Fang. So
Okay.
Groudon comes in, and I don't really see the point in protecting, because I know he's going to be faster anyway.
There isn't any point at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like,
at this point in
but
time,
there's no point going for eruption either. You've got to go for flamethrowers.
Yeah, so I do just go for straight for the flamethrower, because like I'm pretty sure I can take 3. Like, oh wait, no, I do go for protect actually.
He does have Oblivion Wing though.
Yeah, he does, but Dark Pulse is obviously his best move. Yeah, actually no. I think I go for the protect just in case he wasn't max speed.
Well, it
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
But I know
Oh,
I know I
okay.
can take free. So this is where the super fang would be really nice.
You would have already won. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Oblivion Wing's going to save him because
Yeah.
then it's not going to knock you out. It's going to be a 2-hit KO from there. So
Yeah.
you would need a crit to win here because
Yeah.
because of that it wasn't enough.
But
Unless you get the
Groudon-
burn, you could
Groudon
either
is well
burn or
trained.
crit.
Groudon is
Oh,
well trained.
there's the crit.
So Groudon gets the crit.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I didn't feel bad because
Because you missed the Super Fang. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, if he
So it
missed the
made
super
up.
fang, then he would have gone for Oblivion Wing like the first time instead of
That's
Dark
true.
Balls.
but he still
He
would
recovered.
have-
He recovered 25%, so he would have gone up to 75. You'd have done 55. He'd have recovered another 25, and you'd have still knocked him out.
Yeah, exactly. I'd have still won.
Well, I mean, then he had the Dark Balls flinch chance, but yeah, missing super fang sucked for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
So that
that's-
was quite lucky in the end.
Yeah, and that's
Is that game 3?
game 3.
That's game 3. So we took the UK versus China friendly 3-1.
Technically
So
4-1.
right.
There was another match, but it was.
there
on
was another
Showdown,
match, but
and nobody
it
wants
was
to
on
see
Showdown,
that.
so we couldn't really put it onto YouTube with these very nice capture carded
who
games.
won that one?
It was
Robert.
it was our one deathbeds.
Yeah, well, so
Roberts,
we won
yeah.
4-1 overall.
Yes.
Yeah, we won 4-1 overall. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. But 3-1 in the in-game.
Yeah,
So
there's
should we
interesting.
Should we give a
interesting
shout out
series.
to the person who did the capture carding for us?
Oh yeah. We should actually.
Yes.
I can know.
I'm gonna put him in the thing, the little.
He's the guy who does the Nugget Bridge videos, isn't he?
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Igano or Igano.
Okay.
I know. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for.
I'm gonna
that's
put
very
his
nice
like
footage.
Twitter in my little bio thing.
Yeah. And
I'll
so
give
if
you
you
more.
have liked this series, there will be more international friendlies coming up with the UK. We are due to play Taiwan on the 30th of January, and then at the end of February, beginning of March, we are going to be playing Australia and the UAE. So that'll be fun. So
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
stay tuned for that. And if you are from the UK, make sure to take part in the next qualifier for the UAE and Australia events.